What's good? So, today you're going to see me break this down, and as much as I want to do it from scratch, as much as I can in the stream, of course, I'm making music off the stream too. Like, I'm not going to just always do it on stream, so I'll explain a lot of this, but for those that want to see my process, this is like a perfect example because it's just mainly what I do for making music. I'll just play it, just rough draft, nothing exciting yet, but yeah, so that's what I got so far. And a lot of it was just like, I could have finished arranging this already, but I wanted to do more of it on stream. So when I wasn't on stream, I was just working on racks. So I'll just turn off the racks so you can kind of hear. Yeah, which I got kind of like that too. And I was even thinking of like kind of toning down some of the post processing. Because this is a project. It's also like a playground where I'm just doing different racks, experimenting with different racks, different sounds. Like this snap people, and I really like for like just like a wub sound. But I'm not gonna spend much time on this. I'm only have like an hour, so I'd rather just do arrangement. But just to show you kind of and I can talk more about this later. Where did it go? Okay. So we have multipass here. Kind of just fans them up. And of course, my main instrument, if those are wondering, I would consider this my main instrument in this whole program. It's this whole time stretching and pre-computed effects section. A lot of these are just like that. Like I'll use so these I didn't really use anything supposedly, or I bounced them and they reset. But like I'm pitching things down. I'm using the ring mod. No good examples yet, but that's pretty much what I do to change things up. But as we'll arrange, you'll see more of it. So let's just keep going. So I'm just gonna copy and paste this to keep, so we have the same rhythmic structure and vibe, but we're first gonna change it up a bunch. Well, relatively speaking, a bunch. I want to get the whole arrangement out first and go back and tweak stuff. So I'm just going to shut up and work for a bit until someone hops in the chat. So we're gonna have like a probably a different call. I was even thinking of going like a fake out ish, and then different call, and then similar response, but still like different. Very different tonally, but similar rhythm, and more hyped up tone. So let's do that first. That's easier to do, honestly. And here's what I had in mind, like. I'm gonna put a marker here because this can get confusing. 16 right here. We're starting actually, and I might, of course, like do some kind of small break build up for this part, however, later. But we'll see. Just do this drop first. So let's go B section or something. B. Oh no. Here we go. Do it here. All right. So this, I want to go what? Like something like this. So make this unique, and then exactly like that. It's just that easy. I mean, and then so you kind of hypes up a bit more. And I'm gonna change the rhythm up a little bit too. But at least that's like our foundation. Do you see how easy it is to craft sounds with these tools? Like you turn a couple of knobs and it sounds pretty good. At the very least, a good starting point. Maybe like a vocal chop here. I don't have any. I do have vocals, of course, but like probably like a dick try to find. I mean, I should have them prepared, a folder of them ready to grab. I really should, but I don't right now. So I'll probably put one there. But again, there's plenty to work on during the stream, so I'm not gonna worry about it. This is how you just harmonize. Now you just, maybe you harmonize this one with this one. Yep. Oh, and then I was thinking of yesterday. So yeah, so this B section. So notice the A section doesn't like a lot of it doesn't come in on the one, the kick. I mean, it does, but not like as the main point. This section, I want the kick to come in on the one, more consistently. So for the people that really need that in their music, they have it, and also because I like that too, and it switches it up. Yeah, it serves a lot of purposes doing that way. See, I don't start on a one really, but here we're gonna do it, and then I'm gonna do that now actually, since I know that's what I want. Then I can flow with that as well, because that's like the vibe I'm trying to go for this time. And it'll change the vibe and rhythm pretty nicely, and we can get some good variation. And I'm going to change this call anyway, like to really kind of lend it to what we're going to do. I'll probably do that really soon, like next. A lot of stuff is filler, like, especially if you're new to how I work. Like, if everything's subject to change for me to like the final thing. So I'm not saying I'm settling on things, but I might not. I might go back and change things. I just don't like to get stuck on like one thing for so long. You know what I mean? Like, I really try not to do that. Like, I don't like any of this at all, honestly. I'll just get rid of it then. Put something there. Later. Like, we can even start the one from here, and then like we introduce it here, and then this is really where it comes in. So let's just see what we can do with that type of idea. There's more I'm gonna do here too. Like maybe add some kind of sustain or something like that. More interesting things. More maybe some like a polyrhythm. You know what I mean? Probably polyrhythm actually. But let's get this part done first. No. It'll be in the menu when we need it. Let me just not get distracted. But I do follow inspiration when I can, you know, where I can. You notice how when you remod different sources, they sound like the sounds we were remodeling before didn't have this type of like vocal, tone to it. It's because this sound kind of already has it in a sense, and like yeah, so remod creates different like vibes based on the sound. Like it's very sound source dependent, at least in my experience, which is why I like it so much. Like that's why this thing you cannot overuse this. You can't overuse it. Like it's I think it's impossible to overuse. I even just switch to one a bunch here, honestly. Like not even have it be like, yeah, we'll just play around. That giving me the whole stream. Yeah, fuck it. There's someone else there. I'm gonna label where I'm put vocal chops in, just for future reference. Ooh, this will be good. This with some like just compress the fuck out of this one and then layer it with this. We're just gonna do give you a track. There we go. Now we're gonna just gonna do it now. Honestly, there really is a fine line between like arranging and just sound designing at the same time. That's my goal. The thing is, I'm trying to. At the same time, it's like, well, I want to make the racks I want to use, and like sometimes it's like, what better time to make them than when you're literally like not pressed for a deadline, but you're working. You're not really facing any sort of blockers anyway. Like I know I can finish this beat. I know I can finish. Like it's it's not gonna matter. So I'm like, I might as well just make the rack, especially for when I know exactly what I want. But even just for like a quick fix, which honestly it's not even a quick fix, it could be good, is the Gain Reduction Deluxe from JST Tones. This thing is great on like everything. It's not just for singing. Like oh whoops. I think it's not even on anything. Put this on 17. Oops. CA 17. That's the aggressiveness we kind of want. You can always dial it back, but like this thing is so great. I accidentally put it on a bus. I've actually put on this bus. Such a good happy accident. I put on this bus where I'm like distorting everything at the end, and I see how a Gain Reduction Deluxe is here. Then a fuse compressor, because I want to go for a fuse compressor, and you can see right here. See, it's right above Gain Reduction Deluxe. So I accidentally clicked on this, and it just really like made the sounds pop out. So I said, okay, this is dope. I made it much more subtle, but it's still great. I'm gonna make this one more subtle too. And just throw like a Fruity Convolver on there. See, I'm all for quick sound design and quick processing, right? Because I can just tweak it later, but at least I have like the idea I want. And I put like a gate on there. I mean, Fruity Limiter gate would be fine. To be honest, when I open my Fruity Limiter, like it does this. So like I have to go in another menu and get it. It doesn't even open. Like I don't know what's wrong with it. I have to like reset it or fix it. So I just honestly like use silence or something. It's faster to use it. Or any gate will work for something like that. Any gate will work for this particular application. Okay. Change this to. I'm gonna remove a lot of the things that I'm gonna change for something else, so I know to put something there. So that's how, like, if you're afraid of copy pasting and make it repetitive, it's like it will just get rid of things that you don't want to repeat, like that. That's gonna be speed for the first section, and then I'll keep this, but if I change it to actually no. Actually I will, because I want to triple it there, but I'll remember to do something with it. If I could pitch this down maybe, or not use it at all. Yeah, not at all. Because I still want this drop to kind of remain this kind of vibe. After making this too, part of me feels like this also could have been a song with just no B section drop. I could have done that as well, and it's not too late to make that decision because I like this as is, and I feel like even if I make a B section, it'll just be like more of the same. Even if I want to switch it up more, I might as well just make like another 16 bar drop. Make this like a 2 minute song. You know what I mean? Especially like DJs mainly just play the first half of the drops anyway. Like there's really not really much of a point unless like to always do it this way. You know what I'm saying? So I can scrap this right now and just show you that like it's okay to like completely make it, you know. But then I could even keep this part and make this like more of a breakdown. That's what I'm actually gonna fucking do. I'll just hear it again from the top and maybe you can see what I mean. And then it just makes me get this done faster anyway and out the door. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna work on the second drop now. This is gonna be the second drop. And then the hi-hats we'll have some hi-hats, some hi-hat rolls and stuff too. That's in my head, but we're gonna work on the second drop now. That's what this is actually gonna be. Cause I'm not gonna, yeah, this makes way more sense for a song like this for me. If you object, put in the comments below, but, second drop. And then, you know, we'll add the shit later on. That call I'm gonna definitely like tweak. I feel like I'm much better making this music when I'm not streaming, to be honest. When I'm not talking, when I'm just in the flow, but you know, I'm trying something else. I could just not talk at all, but at the same time I kinda wanna teach and like show my process and explain stuff. Like I'd rather do that too, so. But I'm just realizing like this type of music for me, like just being in the flow and just going, right? Like it makes it much easier to kind of just like get shit out. But anyway, I'll do what I can. This is gonna be change the whole dun dun. No, we're changing like the whole melody here because it's a melody. It's a melody. Like I said, I think of this bass music, this weird shit. I still think of melody, harmony, rhythm. It is music. It's it's gonna be there. So we're gonna change this melody up. Make sure we're in the second drop. We're gonna play more in the higher registers this time, though. Like I like this, I just feel like it could be maybe one better note. I don't know though. More staccato now with this multiplier knob. So again, you see, this is my instrument. You can change the time, the pitch, add like different tone, change the timbre a bit, and add like different tones and notes and everything. Like you do so much with this versus like I've hardly loaded any plugins this time. I think did I even yeah I loaded a couple on that one thing we added. See, I'm trying to say like this way you use less plugins. So if you have like a CPU like mine that's older, it helps with that too. It also keeps you like kind of focused more on what's in front of you. I don't know. I'm not against plugins at all. Obviously, I'm just saying like don't feel like you need a shit ton of plugins to make music that you enjoy because I'm showing that you literally don't. And of course, you can just use this and everything that FL comes with in your set. Yeah, this is actually really fun. We're just gonna probably spend the whole. I have like half an hour left, so we're just gonna keep working on this. It sounds wonky, it sounds crazy, it sounds like a fucking clown show, which is what I think music is. No, which is what I think my music is. I mean, it's not every music. That was cool. And then one thing I've done is like, I have the rack on this track already. So just anything you drag here just goes into the rack, insert 7. So it's been processed by like, this snap heap. I turned all this other stuff off, which is stupid. I shouldn't have turned it off. It doesn't matter. This stuff sounds, I like all this on. I like this. Turned it off before, never turn it back on. Oh well, not a big deal. I gotta change these too. Call and response is fractal, right? It's like, at least it can be fractal, like, right? There's call and response within call and response. So like, I want this second part of the second drop right here of this section to be the response essentially to this, you know what I mean? And I could just copy this, paste. I would just tweak. It just for me, it's really fun to tweak things and just like make them kind of fit. It's like doing a puzzle, right? we're gonna kind of combine them. That's kind of cool. So I had this kind of thing going on. I'm gonna take parts of this, put them in here. So another kind of mix them together, right? See. And disclaimer, it might not sound good, but oh hey Alex, glad you think it's fire. Appreciate you. That's always means so much that y'all come here and appreciate the music and like it. It means a lot because that's what I'm doing. I want to share my art with the world, share my process, share everything, inspire other artists, whatever. I think that's what it's all about, and that's what I'm here to do. And I don't do it nearly enough as I should. But yeah, I appreciate you. I like what we had earlier. I don't want to get rid of it, but it's like an energy thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, we'll do so. We'll figure this out. We're gonna need another I think I wanted to be guided honestly by this because I want this energy but not this sample on this second part. Maybe just gotta try it. Might not work, but. That's not bad so far. This will look some delay in it, maybe. Oh yeah, much love to you too. And then sure I would copy paste this to here again to keep the vibe again. And then change that. Probably just will. It'll just save some time. Because I always could change that part manually too. And include the first part that drops DNA, but I don't know. But I'm not done with this yet. I'm gonna finish this part. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I might need another track though. Let's see. Yeah. New track for this one. 18. So it's still so yeah. I took it out, but it keeps on this track. Should be Stretch Pro. Yeah. There we go. And again, things are always my mind is always saying the same thing. Things are always subject to change. Nothing's set in stone, and that keeps me moving, right? Because I could sit there and think, oh, okay, well, this is not, I could always tweak this part of the drop, but it's I like to just move on, and just if I'm happy, I'll move on, and I can always go back until this is published, bounced, mastered, mixed, literally done, out the door. Anything subject to change. I keep saying that to myself, and that's what really helps me to not like be stuck. So I'll keep saying that from time to time because maybe encourages people who like sit in loops to maybe not do that anymore because I'm notorious for that too. Alright, we're gonna make this more staccato though. And the cool thing is, since we're gonna make this more staccato and we already copy and pasted it, I'm gonna do it again manually when we get there, and it'll just be a little different. Like I like doing staccato, like not copy and paste if I can get away with it, because it's like it'll be slightly different, but it'll still be staccato. And how to do that? Envelopes, however you pronounce it. I know it's two different ways to pronounce it, but anyway. Envelopes, and then the multiplier. I might keep this one big. What? See, it goes from what up, but what? It completely changes it. It goes from hoodoo to what? So now it's like completely different. That's why I'm saying these knobs are so powerful. See, you can hear the difference. So never sleep on any of these knobs. Don't sleep on any of these in FL Studio. It's my advice to anybody. Use this piece of software. I even just think this could just be this pitching up this time. They put a pitch shifter on track 17 and just pitch it up. Just start with that. It might be enough. And then again, I want to add some polyrhythms to this, like maybe some triplet wubs or something, or sounds, as like a rhythmic sub thing. Let's do this first. Pitch shifter. It doesn't have the impact I want, but hey, I'll throw it in for now. I'm gonna use it. Where did it go? Here we go. So here we'll go. So this will take the most time because I'm going to find the right sound, which that part really didn't take time for me because I just always go in the ballpark. Like I designed these. I made like all these on my MPC Live 2, by the way, like different like hardware synths I sampled and stuff, and then like we'll just process it. So I was going for things that like I know I could go to and reach for, but I want something to go like, and I'm thinking of doing it through Harmor, honestly, but like, we'll get there. Something with a lot of attack, honestly. See, Sononym will come in handy here as well. No, I'll be more prepared next stream to to like really go through these. We're just gonna open Harmor anyway. We already have it open. Where is it? Here. I just use this. What the fuck is it? Oh my goodness. Let's open a new one then. Maybe I deleted it or something. Let's open another one. Cause I use Harmor as like I use like Harmor and Faceplant as well as like just sample processing machines, right? Like not just restricting myself to, not just limiting myself to using the playlist. Like I showed you, that's my main instrument in a sense, but I love Harmor. So every time I throw one of these in Harmor, it actually works like really nicely for something. It's kind of crazy. So we're going for some texture. That's what we're doing. So the triplet rub I want to add, I'm not gonna add that right now. I might just add that off stream because I have like 15 minutes left. Like, get back to work and do stuff. But we're gonna add some texture, something. We're gonna just play around and see what we can do. Let me just put in a note. It's kind of awkward to touch my keyboard. Yeah, I don't have the most ergonomic setup, but you know what? That's fine. I have fun making music, and that's what matters. But yeah, I mean, definitely, if you're building your setup, definitely go for it. Don't be like me. I'm just saying, like, shouldn't stop you from making music. But yeah, if you're, definitely make it as ergonomic as possible. The pitch on me okay. Or we're just experimenting. Good enough for now. We're not getting anywhere, but I'm just experimenting. Hope you're still enjoying. Anyone watching is still enjoying this. I'm just messing around, exploring. You know what I mean? Having fun. Got it. It's like you're hunting for sounds. So you're just discovering, and once you hear something, then you just bounce it. Yeah, it's in this somewhere. I just didn't really get this portion. This is why I fucking love this. I just like making music so much. It's just so fun. I mean, you just do this, and now you've got a sound. So I can hear this part repeating. Just gotta time it. Oh my goodness. I'm like fumbling the keyboard right now. Here we go. Yeah, that's some texture I like, actually. That's some background movement I've been trying to add. And you saw how we got there. I literally was just in Harmor. I just like was fucking with the loop time, or the speed of the looping, and like then I just added some. I just kind of twisted some knobs. I know what all the knobs do because I've used this shit for so long. But like you twist some stuff until it sounds cool, and then once it sounds cool, here's the thing: is once it sounds cool, then just commit to it because you liked it, you heard it, you thought that sounded good. Commit to it, bounce it. You can always tweak it later. or get rid of it if you end up not liking it. Wow, hear that ends here? Oh my god, sick. See? That's just literally how you just do it. You just fuck around and then you just commit to the shit that sounds good. Like I just showed you a perfect example. That's why I love Harmer so much. Look how easy it was to do that with Harmer. Look how quick it was. It took like no more. It didn't even take 5 minutes. I like this. So I'm gonna sound design this later because I want to EQ a little bit, maybe add some tonality to it, and then take that out here and leave this as normal. I could also bounce this. This is probably the easiest way to do it actually. Consolidate this part now. Showtime. And see that peak? This peak hit when my kick hit. It's really important. Like, I mean, sure, you can't really hear much of a sound difference, but even then, like, this is more information that you don't really need unless you really want that hit with a kick, which could sound really nice, but like, it'll just add more peaks, and then it can like end up hitting your clipper and shit harder. You know what I mean? Like, so saving some headroom for your kick and stuff. So I'm just doing this too. By all like the OTT and shit on the master, I think, or not a master. Is it the? I don't know. Is this being used by anything? I don't think anything's routed to this. I can always fix it later. That's why I want to do it later. But you get my idea. Oh, it's the bounce. The bounce is different, see? I don't know why it's like that. I don't like it, though. We're just gonna keep this, then. I don't care. I'm not gonna... It's not worth it if the bounce is gonna sound like that. Oh, I know exactly why it does that. Oh my goodness. I know. We'll learn something. So, consolidate tracks. Here, I'll redo it. Consolidate tracks. Time selection. I had enable master effects, that's why. And I had enable insert effects. So it was adding all that stuff on track 7 and on my master to this. That's literally why I did it. So you want those off. Now, see? Whoa. What the fuck? I don't mind this actually, but... Oh, but then I didn't enable it. See, I'm just being stupid. The insert effects were made assign this. It was whatever's in the master. But that's fine. I'm glad I did that because I like how this sounds. This is how it sounds without any effects on it. But we're going to keep that. That's some tonal stuff. That's actually what we're looking for. I was looking for just more tonal, not just like a white noise. So we can always just now change the pitch of this as needed. So this is actually perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. So, literally a happy accident again. Well, that's kind of crazy. That's why I love how this works. So that's actually what I wanted. But I'm going to also get the white noise version of this too. Yeah, the white noise version of this. Consolidate tracks. Time selection, enable insert effects for this one. Right. still a little bit aggressive, but I can always turn it down and shape it. But that's fine. That's what I want. So this is good. Turn this down for now. What's up? We're gonna be done now. We're gonna just play from the top. Didn't make too much progress, but learned a lot, talked a lot. Stream's better than no stream. So we'll just listen from the top and be done. And there's a lot more. Of course, there's a lot more to the build up I want to do. I'm gonna that's with snares, like really make a build up. This is just again rough draft. Oh, thanks. Oh, good to see you, brother. Glad you like it. Nice and raw. Yeah, man. Yeah. I really like how this sounds too. It's heavy, it's wonky. I did mess up a part. So here's one thing with FL Studio. Like when you're making a new clip, like even I still made this mistake. If you like, I swear I changed this one. Yeah. I changed this, man. I changed the pitch of this one, and I wasn't supposed to. Or maybe the multiplying it's what fucked it up. We'll see. Yeah. So multiplying it also can change the pitch, especially if it's in resample. Let's see. Yeah. See. So make sure it's in Stretch or Stretch Pro, so it retains the pitch. Some of them I don't care. Like, some of them I don't care if the pitch changes. So that's why I won't do it always. But yeah, when I was back here making everything staccato, I changed the pitch of this. It's back to normal. Yeah, but glad you like it, man. Nice and raw. Yeah, I was about to wrap up the stream, but I can do a little bit more. I'll just maybe start something new from scratch. I don't know how far I can get into it, but let's just do fast. Or I can work on the one thing I started yesterday. But no, never mind. Let's do QuickBooks because it's tax season. QuickBook, fuck it. Yeah. What time? Yeah. I'll go for like 10 more minutes or something. See what I can get done in that time. Yeah, these used to be all organized, but I changed them because they're all like different, like these same numbers, like 1 through 30 to whatever. But I changed the names to make it more varied. But it's almost like I wish I didn't because it was nice to have all these type of sounds together. But it's whatever. I don't regret my decision. Like maybe we could just make a rack, another rack for something. We'll put these all in the same rack, actually. I don't like this rhythm. Like I don't like the flow or anything, but we're just doing some sound design. That's really what we're gonna do. Put this on. Yeah, this is a nice way to finish off with sound design. Should do that anyway. Just put it on. I mean, it doesn't matter. I like to put my drums like on these ones. And then I've been doing Snap Peep because it's just been really fun and easy. And then here we go through another one. So when we have our macros, we can like dial them with this. And then, so the last one I made of these was a multi-pass one. So you can like press with the bass different. And I really like how that sounds, but I'm going to just make this different and do one like on the whole sound. Because I want that vibe too sometimes, you know what I mean? And we're just going to play with some like compressors, some saturators, some compressors, filters. I'm just going to throw a bunch of them on. Like do some parallel compression. Then let's just throw another one here for fun. This is another way to sound design. Just throw a bunch of stuff on there and then tweak them. It's like see what sound you get out of them. With some delay. And then like turn this drive down. Before this delay, put another saturator with like really low drive. And like maybe like the dynamics is low, actually higher like this. Oh yeah, very important for music. Absolutely. And it's 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 one of it's definitely my favorite part of the whole music making process. Like I love well, it's funny. I love arranging a lot. I love arranging just as much actually. It's like I like them both just as much. Like I think for a long time was sound design, but like I really love arrangement because like I'll do sound design. I can even tell myself if I'm sound designing, in as much as it's fun, I feel like I get burnt out faster than like arranging. Like if I'm arranging, I feel like I do it way longer. But that's coming from me saying I love sound design though. Like it's still like my number one thing. It feels like it is, and it could be, but it's just like I love that arranging just as much. Your Dave Chappelle song you made, last upload on the channel. Song starts. Okay, after the stream, I'll check that out for sure. Yeah, Dave Chappelle. I don't even know where he's at right now. Is he still here in Ohio? In Yellow Springs. Yellow Springs. Didn't Dave Chappelle have the? Yeah, and he's one of the "Piss on You" song too. He's one of the "Piss on You" song, and he's from Yellow Springs, Ohio. It's just ridiculous. Always riddles with celebrities. Yeah, both. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, sounding and arranging. That's just like what like I made all these sounds. That's why it's so much fun. I sat down my MPC, I made all these sounds, and then I'm arranging them and doing. It's just a whole fun process. I would have it no other way for when it comes to making music. All this sound design saves a lot of time. Like I'm not tweaking synths every time I'm making music or tweaking tons of plugins all the time. Like I have different sessions where I do it. So then you like save like I'm gonna save this rack, and then when you have a it's like a module. You have a bunch of racks, a bunch of sounds, and you put them together, and you're just arranging. So you do a ton of arrangement because you're arranging all the things that you sound designed, right? So you gotta sound design them separately, arrange separately, which makes it you get to do a lot of both, right? You can do a shit ton of sound design, and then you can do a shit ton of arrangement and focus on them when it's time to focus on them. And go hybrid, the times you need to go hybrid. Right? Riddles on riddles, right? Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I wish more people knew about that. Yellow Springs, and they piss on you. I mean, but yeah. So I plan on like once I'm done with this chopping it, exporting it to something and see what we get, like bouncing it to audio. Probably just gonna be a creative rack. That would be a cool like weapon sound or something. With a little bit of refinement. I like this. So if I like it, so I can have rolling sampler open this whole time, which I honestly probably just should, because I'm just doing some sound design. So it's a good reason to have it open just alone. Because I haven't filled up my rolling sampler in a minute anyway, but that's a good folder to dig through as well. I haven't even dig through there just because I've been trying to make. I figure if I just had a sample pack out, right, I should make a lot of songs with the sample pack and then have them as like demos. So I'm focusing on that, but like, you know, this will be good at some point. Okay. And that's good because now I capture that sound. I can now like go back and keep working on this. Yeah, but I'm gonna finish this off because I definitely gotta head out. I can't sit here too long. Again, Audio Oracle definitely knows my thing. I always like prolong. I'm a prolonged goodbyer on when it comes to things like this. Other times I'm not. What the fuck? Why is it playing? Oh. Oh yeah, ideas and grabbing stuff for later is always a joy. Yep. It definitely is. So I'm doing it right now. And the cool thing with this rack, I'm gonna save this rack, and then I can always just do this with other sounds too. Me, myself, and music, right? Ain't no other way. Uh-oh. Oh my god. I'm not trying to fuck anyone's ears up. Yeah. It's good enough. There's way more. I mean, I could spend hours doing this. That's just the thing. Like, usually when I sit down to make racks, I sit down and, like, go for something. Not go for a specific sound. It's just to go for a specific theme. Or, there's something I'm trying to achieve. But then other times I sit down. Like, there's two ways I do it. I sit there and try to go for a certain, like, thing. Like, if I want to, like, make a wub kind of more pronounced, right? I'll go in and do that. Or I just, like, throw shit together and, like, do stuff like this because you get cool sounds. But this way it can take longer because, of course, like, you can go on forever. Like, this is fine. Like, I like how this is already, so I'm gonna like not do too much else. But I can always come back. I can always come back, and you know what I mean. Tweak it. Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. It's been decades. Oh damn, yeah. Yeah, I can easily get lost. Yeah, man. Yeah, the longer you do it, man, the easier it is to get lost in. At least for me, like, I don't get the people get burned out of music, like the people who make music and they stop for so long. Like I know life happens, kids. I get all that. I get all of that. Like I do, in a sense. In a sense, though, because I feel like, man, even with a wife, kid, everything, man, I don't know. I wouldn't take 10 years off musical disability or even a year. I mean, it's especially now. I mean, look what I'm doing. I'm just sitting here like fucking around in Snap Heap. Like, if you can sit here and play like, what's it called, Candy Crush and Farmville, like you can sit here and tweak with Snap Heap and shit. I might change some of these wavetables. It's funny though. I feel like what we had before was more. There's more coherent in a sense. This Greek Gates give it more like. It's not all. It's not all warbly and jumbly. The Greek Gates is actually. I really like this LFL table. Oh yeah, same dude. Always gonna be dabbling music for life. Yeah, yeah. That's exactly me. But yeah, let me. Yeah, so I'm running over time. I shouldn't have. See, I should have done this. But it's fine. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna throw one more plug in. Um, flanger and call it. And the dispersers too. I'm just gonna throw a ton of dispersers everywhere, because I can just tell this will benefit from like enough of those. Like a very deliberate helping of, very generous helping of disperser. Like this stuff, like I've never done sound design for a video game before, and I'm not saying I'd be the best at it or good at it, but it would be fun because it's a game. Like it's like kind of like music. You can kind of do whatever. Like who's to say? Like, if you had a game and the gun sounded similar to this, who's gonna complain? Maybe of course a few people will fucking complain because it's video games. But yeah, I mean, like I think overall people like welcome the sound design, and a lot of game designers do use this ecosystem. They use multipass, snap peep, kilohertz ecosystem for this. Like I would if I was a sound design horse. I would use this. I would use this. I would use Patcher and FL. I mean, I would use exactly what I'm using just for my music. I mean, I wouldn't use anything else. Because if I use anything else, I will use that for my music. You know what I mean? Like, there's no tool I will use for game sound design that I wouldn't use in my own music. I can't imagine that being a thing. I'll keep this one like this. Ooh. It's pretty good. Ooh. You hear that feedback? Ooh. Yeah, sounds for games, exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna save this now. Called I don't know, like I don't know. I'm really bad at naming. We'll just call it like really weird weapon. I don't know. Let's change the name later. Save it. Oh, really? I should not. I should start saving it this way because it's through here. Well, it's through here, but because I want to have some macros and tweak them, so we'll just save it this way. Because you have game mix. I have like all my macros here. Then you just come here and tweak what you want instead of going in all the time. That's why I do snap people and then snap people. I learned it from Dash Glitch, so he does his like that way. Really weird weapon, and then I don't have many. Let's just save it here. Screw it. Okay, cool. Sounding like something from Halo, exactly from a Halo game. That's like it's cool to think I can almost, I don't want to guarantee anything, but some game studio will probably like I could build my own portfolio. I mean I think I could just build my own portfolio and shot my services out to a video game. Put my sounds and like I could literally do it right now and actually I'm actually going to do it. Why say I could? I could just do it. Worst case scenario, I do it. They say no. Okay, well, to be honest, like because being a game sound designer is something I didn't really like. I've never aspired to be that. I just like to make music more so. But I mean, I have this. I think I've the skills for it. They can always improve. Some reverb in this would be some more reverb in this, of course. Just throw a feed of reverb at the end, see what it sounds like. I'm really bad at end of stream right now. That's why I'm doing all this too. Right, for the Convolver, it'd probably be a little better actually. Although it's what really similar. Oh, cool. There's a Convolver within this too. I'm gonna add it. Yeah, get a sound bag and send it. Exactly, and like have some like that. It'll be a sound bank, and it'll be like I'll have a video, maybe like of a person shooting a gun, and then like so they can have a visual reference of it. And I have nothing to lose. All they can say is, "Oh, this is not what we're looking for right now." Okay, great. That's the worst case scenario. I mean, that's why not do it? I'm doing it now. I'm literally doing something, and that's the beauty of this. Now that I have this rack, I can always change this later if I like this for now. You know what though? I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save this one because I'm afraid. It's almost like I'm afraid that it's gonna save the wrong one. Let me see. No, I'm being silly. Let me open up. If I'm being really stupid or silly, I mean, really paranoid. Sorry, I'm not stupid. Let me open up Faceplant, and then let's just open it up. Oh, not Faceplant. Oh, I could open Faceplant. Open up Snap Peep. Right. Open up Snap Peep. Right, and see if it's here. Really weird weapon. What is that? It's this. Okay, we're good. Yeah. We're good. So we're saving this one. Right. And to show you what I'm talking about, let's say we want to automate, what's it called? Let's throw another plug-in. Let's throw a maybe another Big Crusher. No, not Big Crusher. Let's say, I don't know, a filter. And then we want to, and you assign this filter and other things to it, multiple parameters to one macro, and then probably go the other way. Right, and then see that's macros there, call it like filter. And then this is why I do it this way. Then now, see the feeder right here, the filter's right here, so the macro's right here. See? And then look what FL Studio can do. See? And then I can do an automation of it. See? So that's why I do that way. What the fuck? Well, you get my point. Yeah. It's supposed to work. I don't know what's going on there, but that's just my point. That's why I do it this way. Yeah, so I'm gonna bounce this sound, by the way. I really like this sound. Yeah, Yorko, it's awesome. Like Snap Peep, man, this thing is crazy. Like, that's why I tell people, like, my favorite third-party thing is the whole, I mean, it's Faceplant, but I just say the whole kilohertz ecosystem, because Snap Peep's like $30, and they give you a bunch of free plugins, too. Like, a lot of these are free. Like, I'll show you which ones are free. Essential Effects are all free. So, like, so these are all free. You can use them standalone, but to have them the Snap Peep thing is like $30, and then you can do this. And the premium effects are really good besides Car VQ. I don't really like that one. Because, I mean, like, I don't understand. You can just slice EQ for the same thing, and it lets you, like, move the offset and stuff. But, so I don't really use it. But let's bounce the sound. Okay. Save this. Let's call it like I would put like I'll make a game folder. Um, Here samples. What the hell is it? Samples. I'll put it like isomatic VG sound design or something, and then we'll do like do weapons. Just I'll organize it later. Weird gun and good. So at least we have that started. Good. So now we'll just hear this with other sounds. See what it sounds like. Cool. And we can make a song with this. Let's see, this is, for example, like, I'm not going to do it, but you consolidate this one. I have some rhythmic stuff in there especially. You consolidate that one. Right? And then you open this up with Slice X. Oops. I did Fruity Slicer, but that works too. Right? I click for this. How do I get there? Yeah. Alright. Play my keyboard. But Fruity Slicer is free, so I'm glad I'm showing this for people. So you have different sounds. I mean, maybe not the best example, but let's do some more processing and get something cool. Let's be quick an intro or something. So like stuff like that. It's So there's so much you can do just by tweaking stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there. Thanks a lot for Audio Oracle for being here, man. I'm gonna check out your Dave Chappelle song. I'm gonna save this one again because I did this macro. I'm gonna change the macro anyway. But yeah, this is a great one. And then I literally was you saw I was just dicking around. Like, yeah, I know what these relatively do. So I kind of can maybe guess what we're going for, but ultimately you don't know what's gonna sound like at the end of the day. So this is cool. And there's always more I can do. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to call it. Yeah, catch you on the rebound too, man. Catch you on the rebound too, brother. Really, really cool to see you here. Really appreciate you, man. As always. Take care.